Join me as I dive deep into the topic and challenge myself to uncover whether Meghan Markle truly understands what bullying really means. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has been at the center of controversy since she joined the royal family. From her lavish spending habits to her alleged feuds with other royals, the media has scrutinized her every move. But one of the most serious allegations against her is that she's a bully. Former palace staff have come forward, accusing Meghan of creating a toxic work environment, driving some employees to tears and even to quit their jobs. But is this really bullying, or is it just a case of clashing personalities and misunderstandings? There are two sides to every story, and in Meghan's case, the conflicting narratives are equally convincing. On one hand, we have the testimony of former staff who claim that Meghan was demanding, rude, and even cruel at times. They describe a work environment that was hostile and intimidating, where Meghan would yell at them for minor mistakes and even make them cry. On the other hand, we have Meghan's own account, which paints a very different picture. According to her, she was just trying to adapt to the pressures of royal life, and her behavior was simply a result of her inexperience and frustration. It's hard to say who's telling the truth, but one thing is certain. The public's perception of Meghan has been severely damaged by these allegations. She's gone from being America's sweetheart to being portrayed as a villain, a bully who doesn't care about the feelings of those around her. But is this fair? Should we be so quick to judge Meghan based on the testimony of a few disgruntled employees? The more you dig into the story, the more complex it becomes. There are rumors of a smear campaign against Meghan, orchestrated by the royal family or the media themselves. There are claims that Meghan was targeted because of her race, her American background, or her feminist views. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, but one thing is certain. The story of Meghan's alleged bullying is far from black and white. So what does it really mean to be a bully? The definition is pretty straightforward. Bullying is a behavior that's intended to intimidate, humiliate, or hurt someone. But when does assertiveness become aggression? And when does a simple disagreement become bullying? These are questions that are hard to answer, especially in the context of Meghan's story. Was she really trying to bully her staff, or was she just trying to assert her authority in a new and unfamiliar environment? The problem is that we're dealing with a gray area here, where the line between assertiveness and aggression is blurred. Meghan's behavior, as described by her former staff, may have been unacceptable, but was it really bullying? And what about the context in which it happened? Was Meghan under pressure from the royal family, the media, or her own expectations? Did she feel threatened, trapped, or overwhelmed? These are all questions that need to be answered before we can label her a bully. But here's the thing, bullying is not just about the behavior, it's also about the impact it has on the victims. If Meghan's staff felt bullied, intimidated, or hurt by her behavior, then doesn't that make her a bully regardless of her intentions? And if so, doesn't that mean that we should be taking her allegations more seriously and not just dismissing them as the tantrums of a privileged royal? One piece of evidence that could sway public opinion is the testimony of Jason Knopf, Meghan's former communications secretary. According to him, Meghan's behavior was not just unacceptable, but also potentially illegal. He alleges that Meghan bullied her staff to the point where they were suicidal, and that the royal family did nothing to stop it. This is a serious allegation, and if true, it would be a major blow to Meghan's reputation. Of course, some would argue that Knopf's testimony is biased, that he's just trying to settle scores with Meghan. But even if that's the case, his allegations can't be ignored. They raise serious questions about Meghan's behavior and about the royal family's handling of the situation. And they also raise questions about our role in perpetuating the story. Are we guilty of bullying Meghan by constantly scrutinizing her and judging her without giving her a fair hearing? The Meghan Markle bullying saga is a complex, messy affair with no clear-cut heroes or villains. There are multiple narratives, multiple players, and multiple motivations. And at the heart of it all is the question, does Meghan Markle truly understand what bullying means? The answer, I think, is no. Not because she's a bad person, but because she's a human being with her own biases, fears, and insecurities. She's not a bully, nor is she a saint. She's just a woman who's trying to navigate the treacherous waters of royal life. So what do you guys think? Do you think Meghan Markle is a bully, or has she been unfairly maligned by the media and the public? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more insights into celebrity controversies, be sure to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.